about Madhubani. So, basically Madhubani folk art it originated from Mithila region of Bihar, and it has been passed on from generation to generation until date, and it is usually done by ladies. To be precise, these paintings are very vibrant, they are very eye-catchy, have distinctive style, and we use geometric and floral patterns in them. Since this is a folk art, so we really have a leisure time doing it. So you really don't need to be, uh, you know, it is not difficult at all. If you can hold a pencil, definitely you can, draw a Madhubani painting, and it is very easy. And these paintings have their own, therapeutic effect on, on the one who is doing it, and you don't need to be an artist. Folk art usually are uh, done, done, and today also they are done in the leisure time, you know. So whenever like my grandparents or my mother or ladies I have seen, they used to do it in their leisure time. So they never used, you can take any, any state. You don't require much, tools in it, like scale or sort of things. Mostly we don't have, we don't go with symmetry and all. So so a folk art is really done in the leisure time, so it is very enjoyable, and I hope this session is enjoyable. I hope you enjoy this session. So and Madhubani is also a folk art. So it is, folk art means expressing ourselves, expressing day to day life, expressing your celebrations, your culture, expressing your thoughts. So Madhubani, and mainly you will see Madhubani is totally, line of work of lines. As you can see my background also, and this has been inspired by, we have great ladies and great artists in Madhubani. So Bharti Dayal ji, and she's a renowned artist in our field. There are many artists, you can go and have a look on internet, and you'll see their, work. So we also have nature and religious, motives in it, like sun, moon, birds, trees, flowers, fishes, and everything have their own, um, they have their own meaning, and they are very very positive. They have a very positive aspect to each motif, and these symbolize like love, devotion, prosperity, joy. You really find, fun loving. This is a really fun loving activity. So let's get on to little history. It is the oldest folk art of India, dating back to Ramayana period, and on the occasion of Sita ji's wedding, the whole Mithila kingdom was decorated by beautiful motifs and geometrical, patterns. And I think it just not that wedding, it might have been there from a very long time, but after the wedding it was in the culture to, every time they had any festival or celebration, they used to, do it on walls or on floor. So since it was majorly done on walls, it is also known as Bitti Chitra. Bitti means wall, Bheet, which simplified Hindi version. Bheet means wall. So it was after after British era, some British person, he discovered this art, and he was so surprised that local people, ladies, who are not artists actually could do this, and they are actually very vibrant and bright, and we use mostly we use primary and secondary colors in it. uh, so we don't use mix colors and all that in it. Okay, so um, that's it. There are it is a quick video, so I can't go in detail. So let's start, and just give me 1 second. I'll just I hope this would be really clear. I think it is more visible. So what today we are going to do, I'm going to teach you the I'll show you few. See, this is a Madhubani art. You can see. So I'll be teaching you the borders first. This is the first, when we go into Madhubani learning, we'll everywhere borders will be taught to you first. So this is the basic one, the red one. Then we have little intricate, and they are very easy to do. So there's no need to I'll just keep it shifted here. Okay, I'll show you few examples of what Madhubani is. Okay, and I'm from Colors Mulberry. You can just check out my page for more Madhubani paintings. So see, in this also we have a lot of I've done this with sketch pens. Those who have sketch pens, they can really go with it. You don't really need much things. Just I'll show you pencil, pen, whatever basic things, pencil, eraser, nothing much. So this is also one of the intricate Okay, I'll tell you one more thing that we have. I am from Colors Mulberry. All right, so so we have 3 types. Okay, first is Kachni. Kachni is the line work. Okay, second is Bharni. Bharni is, this is Kachni. Wherever you see the line work, that is Kachni, and wherever you see the filled part, I think this is quite clear. The filled part is called as Bharni, and then we have one more type, which is Godna, which is circular motion, and in circular motion we fill the motifs like birds, fishes, elephants, turtles, things like that. Okay, so here again we have a very simple border. Okay, I'll show you. This is again watercolor painting, a version of sketch color painting which I did. This is the sketch color one, and it has more of Kachni. Now you understood the line work. It has more of line work. This has more of Bharni. Here also we have little bits of line work, as you can see. See, these are the line work I've done. Line work. Okay, this is Bharni. Okay, this is again the line work, the black lines. Wherever you see the line work, that is Kachni. Okay, and wherever, so this is more of a Kachni, this is more of a Bharni. Okay, now let's hop on quickly to what I am teaching you today. So you'll take a page, make 1 centimeter. After every 1 centimeter, make lines like these I am making here. After every 1 centimeter, I am making lines. So do this. I'm doing only in limited page. You do it in the whole page, because practice makes a man perfect. Okay, so one more thing in Madhubani is necessary, as you might have seen. See, we have everywhere, we have two lines, two or three lines. See, three lines, two or three lines. This is, something which is, see, three lines, three, four lines. Everywhere. See, the bird is also covered with double lines. Everywhere you can see. So, this is what, so even in, see, if we are going for a painting, the first thing the artist, Madhubani artist will do, they'll make a border. This is what I am teaching you right now, and this border will also be used in motifs. Okay, as we'll proceed, I'll show you. All right, so you do this thing. The whole page should be done like this. Then you proceed on to this. Okay, so what I'll do, you should have a habit of making double lines. So I'm making double lines. You can even go with three lines also. That also makes,